Hey air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius people. I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good couple of weeks. My name is Nikki. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. I am here today to do your mid-September readings for the second half of 2019. There will be individual readings for each air sign within this one video, and they will be time-stamped in the description box below so you can skip ahead to your reading, whether you're a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, okay? So these readings are put in place to help give you a little bit of guidance and insight on the next couple of weeks, on navigating the energy that's going to be coming up for you, understanding where to be putting your focus, what not to be focusing on, and all of that good stuff. These readings are also intended for your sun signs. However, if you feel guided to watch for your moon sign, your rising sign, or another one of your planets, go right ahead and follow your intuition on that, okay? Some weeks you may find more resonance with your sun sign reading. Some weeks you may find really drawn to watch for your moon sign, and you may find more resonance in that, okay? So trust your gut and do what you feel called to do. Of course, there are readings up on my YouTube channel for all of the other elements, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to get started, and we are starting with Gemini today. All right, so Gemini, what is coming up for you for these next couple of weeks for the second half of September 2019? What do you need to know? What's coming through? What is the energy for you, Gemini people? Okay. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what we've got. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, Moon, Six of Cups. Okay? Okay, so here's what I'm feeling for you, Gemini. Feeling some stress and anxiety and perhaps disappointment around your family for some of you, and for some of you just kind of around like your hopes and dreams and aspirations, okay? So it's sort of like a moment of disappointment. Perhaps you experience some small failure or setback over the next couple of weeks, or you're just feeling generally sort of stressed or hopeless or like unsure about things, okay? Unsure about how you're ever going to possibly achieve your dream, okay? Achieve your dream vision, your vision for happiness. So it feels like a little bit of a snag, right? A little bit of a hiccup that's happening when it comes to what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, okay? So either stress and anxiety or an actual setback, disappointment, or failure for some of you around your family, your loved ones, for some of you just around sort of the vision for what that looks like for you, okay? So with that is a call to step back into childhood. So there is something in childhood that is going to help you to navigate this and get through this. So I see that and I feel that through the Page of Cups, the inner child, the moon, delving into the subconscious, sometimes the past or past wounds, and then the Six of Cups, which also pertains to the past, sometimes idealizing the past or healing from past wounds. Okay, so there is a need to address either some past life sort of issue for some of you, some issue from childhood or some wound that still needs to be healed, brought up and healed, okay? Or something along those lines, maybe even an experience of trauma from your past, or just an experience that you had within a certain dynamic, okay? A certain dynamic that you developed growing up that you've kind of brought into your current relationships or your current dreams, and somehow it limits you from really growing into exactly what you want, right? Or getting exactly what you want. So something about your past, your childhood or even a past life, seems to be adding some anxiety or unnecessary stress onto your present moment, onto your current situation, and your ability to achieve your dreams and really see your dreams coming true, okay? So think past life regression, think about talk therapy if you can, or even talking to a mentor or a close friend or something, just journaling, even automatic writing, something that can bring stuff up that's bubbling in the subconscious, things from your past that you may not even recognize as affecting you now, and maybe you do recognize it and you just haven't quite fully been able to heal from it or address it yet, okay? So think along those lines. Hope that all made sense, but I really feel like in doing that, you will resolve whatever this hiccup is, this stress, this setback, and you're really going to be able to see the potential of your dream coming true, or whatever it is that you want that will make you happy. Happiness itself, you will be able to see yourself obtaining it and achieving it, okay, much more easily once you remove that barrier, okay? Okay, so next I am going to be pulling, Gemini, a card to represent your focus for these next couple of weeks. So something that you can be focusing on, something that you can pick to put your energy into. Okay, Gemini, big sigh. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Death card, okay? Okay, so clarity around something to do with home life. Clarity around something to do with home life and letting go of something that is no longer serving you. So again, we kind of continue with this theme of family, of home life, of this kind of like vision that you have for the perfect family or the perfect home, okay? There is some truth that needs to be revealed around this. I say family and home because often I associate the Queen of Pentacles with the mother, which I also associate with the home. Some clarity that needs to be uncovered around perhaps even the relationship that you had with your mother. If you are a mother, perhaps the kind of mother that you are, the kind of mother that you want to be, or even just generally the kind of home that you want to have, the kind of close loved ones and family that you want to have, and how you want that dynamic to be, okay? There's something from your past or something that you're holding on to, maybe even a current behavior or way of thinking that is keeping you exactly from being truthful in this dynamic, keeping you exactly from having what you want, your needs and desires met, okay? So something needs to be let go of. Maybe for some of you, it's an expectation that needs to be let go of, okay? Are you putting your own sort of projections about family or about love onto somebody else? And is that really serving the dynamic? Is it really serving the relationship? Okay, so I really feel that for some of you is coming through, like you are pressuring or putting expectations on somebody based on how you think things should look, and maybe even based on some dysfunction that you come from, okay? So that won't apply to all of you, but I strongly feel that will apply for some of you, okay? So there's just something, a belief, an expectation, a pattern, okay, that you've picked up somewhere along the way that really needs to be brought to the surface and expressed and acknowledged so that you can move on in a healthier way when it comes to love and home and family and that happy vision, that vision for happiness that you have, okay? Whew, okay, Gemini. So next we have something that you should not be focusing on over the next couple of weeks. So something that might be coming in to distract you, take you off of your true path, away from your purpose, away from your purpose. Okay. Page of Swords, Hermit, Chariot, okay? And I feel these represent different forms of escapism. Okay, I see 1 just playing around and having fun, la-di-da, pretending nothing's wrong, pretending everything is fine. I see 1 as self-isolation, just shutting yourself off from everyone else, kind of being in your own world, and not letting anyone in, and just kind of avoiding, okay? And the other I see as running away. So these are all potentials for avoiding some of the work, the deep work that needs to be done around your happiness, around family, around the past, even past lives, whatever it may be, whatever's coming up, floating up from the subconscious, okay? These are important things that need to shift. And so there's a potential here, and you are being asked not to fall into these different forms of escapism, whether it is running away, isolating, or acting like everything is fine. Okay, Gemini? Okay, so I hope you have a great couple of weeks, and I will see you in the beginning of October for your next reading, okay? Okay, so next we are moving on to Libra. So Libra. What is coming up for you for these next couple of weeks for the second half of September 2019? What do you need to know? What is happening? What is happening, Libra? Gosh, okay. Okay, Libra, excuse me. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. We've got the 6 of Cups with the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, okay? And I see these all as kind of separate parts of the same story, all right? So I see protection. I see you are protecting your heart or guarding your heart, okay? I see that in some sense, you feel the need to protect yourself from letting somebody or certain types of people or certain people in. You have perhaps gotten to this really great place in your life, in some aspect of your life, right? Whether it be love, spirituality, work, business, right, home, whatever it is, where you're feeling really good about yourself, really accomplished, and maybe you've done that through putting up walls and boundaries, or that's one of the things that you've had to do, okay? But now those walls and boundaries are shutting out good things from coming in, if that makes sense, shutting good things out. So there's a need to loosen up a little bit, to soften those boundaries, and to think about letting generosity in, letting love flow in, letting new blessings flow in, letting new people flow in, okay, over the next couple of weeks. So I see that this is sort of rooted in potentially a past heartbreak or disappointment or letdown that you experienced in your life that caused you to kind of not clench, but put up boundaries, which is a healthy thing to do. But sometimes we can get a little bit boundary happy when boundaries start working really well and feeling really good, and the next thing we know, we're totally walled off. We're not letting in anyone, even for help, even for love or whatever it may be. So your message for the next couple of weeks, if somebody or something enters into your field from a place of generosity, of giving, of good intentions, of love, think about how you might soften your boundaries and accept something that you may have previously not accepted out of fear or out of protection for the self. Because you're protecting yourself, it's coming from a good place, but at some point you're going to start, and you have started, to shut out good things, like I said, okay? So this is all a process. It will take time, take small steps, but try to work on it, okay? It's something to be worked on for the next couple of weeks, Libra, okay? Okay, so next, Libra, I'm going to pull a card to represent something that you can be focusing on for these next couple of weeks, something that you can pick to put your intention and your energy into. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Wands, okay, Libra? So here's what I'm feeling. Feeling a need to let go of the past, okay? okay? I feel that you are kind of in this in-between place between the past and the future, and or the past and the present, perhaps, the past, future, and present, and it's a lot to carry, right? It's a lot to navigate, it's a lot to have to separate, and you are being asked to let it go a little bit, or let some things go from your past that are still weighing on you, affecting you, and distracting you, okay? Distracting you from current blessings that are trying to come in, current opportunities that are trying to come in, and keeping you from moving forward in your life in some way, okay? So this is all about letting go of the past to free up more space for good things to happen for you, Libra, okay? Okay, so lastly, Libra, a card to represent something that you should not be focusing on. So, what might be coming in to distract you, take you off of your true path, away from your focus and purpose over these next couple of weeks, Libra? Where should your focus not be? Okay. So we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the Queen of Wands, okay? And what I heard is don't wait to be yourself, okay? So don't wait to be open about who you are. Don't wait to share your truth, okay? You are being asked not to hide right now. You are being asked not to hide your heart, your intentions, your truth, your authenticity. This next couple of weeks is an opportunity for you to get out into the world and be a little more open, okay? So try not to sleep on your true self, okay? Let it out, be proud, and don't hang back anymore in whatever aspect of your life that applies to, okay? It's time to step into action, okay? It's time to step into authentic action. Okay, Libra, so that's all I've got for you, and I will see you at the beginning of October for your next reading, okay? Have a great couple weeks. So we are moving on into Aquarius. So Aquarius, we are going to start by taking a look at the energy of these next couple of weeks for you for the second half of September 2019. What is coming up for my Aquarius people? What is going on? What do you need to know? What's happening, Aquarius? Wow, Aquarius, okay. So, major energy with the World and Judgment, okay? Don't you love that Judgment card? Pretty awesome. Pretty radical. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles, and we've got the Four of Wands, okay? So, I feel like a major opportunity or new beginning is happening for you in these next couple of weeks, potentially stepping into a new phase where some really incredible things are going to start happening, potential transformation for yourself and for your life. Wow, just like really big blessings coming through, and I feel for some of you even an offering of some kind that allows you to make some kind of accomplishment or achievement that you have been reaching for or stretching for, okay? So it's almost like for some of you, I feel like even a person may come through and offer you the resources that you need to accomplish something that you've been wanting to do, okay? That will kind of like seal the deal for you in some way, okay? So expect people or situations to be offered to you, or opportunities to be offered to you that will lead to success, achievement, stability, and all of that, okay? And know that this is potentially an amazing time for you to renew, to close one door and open another door, to set out on a new path, and to close the door on a successful journey, okay? So, really, really exciting, and be open to the generosity of others, be open to opportunities coming your way, know that they could potentially kind of bring you into this place of success and achievement, Aquarius, okay? Okay, so next, Aquarius, I'm going to pull a card to represent something you should be focusing on for the next couple of weeks. So your focus. Where should you be focusing, Aquarius, for the second half of September? Okay, great. So what I heard was innocence over ego, or spirit over ego, okay? So you may be, sorry, 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, okay? So you may be confronted with some kind of a situation that leads you into a bit of a conflict or a competition of some kind, or leads you kind of down this path of wanting to win or wanting to fight or wanting to prove yourself, right? Not necessarily for the right reason. So you are being asked to kind of follow that innocent mentality of a child, right? Where you are a little bit more trusting. And you are just sort of expecting good things to happen. You are more truthful. You are acting from a place of, yeah, like innocence and purity, okay? So, uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, good, my screensaver came on, but the video didn't stop. So sorry about that, Aquarius. Okay, so anyway, move out of this mentality where the ego is ruling and move into and shift into a mentality where you're letting the inner child sort of rule and you're letting the spirit and the heart take over. So don't fall into unnecessary or petty competition or drama or needing to prove yourself, needing to win, okay? Everything's going to work out the way that it's meant to work out. You know, everything is going to work out the way it's meant to work out. So try to just keep your integrity intact. That's the word that I'm looking for. It's integrity. You're being asked to maintain integrity and to do things from a good place, okay? Don't be tempted to get into this ego battle with somebody or around something, okay? Great. So lastly, Aquarius, something you should not be focusing on. So something that you are being asked not to focus on for these next couple weeks. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Queen of Swords, okay? And what I'm feeling here is that there's something that potentially you have been working on for some time, or an idea that you've been mulling over for some time, or something that you've been trying to bring into completion, okay? And there's a potential for you here to scrap it and decide to start over. Don't do that, okay? There is a need to kind of finish what you started, right? And right now, I feel that you may kind of be in this place of, should I even bother, or should I even finish that up, or is it even worth it to me? Yes, it's worth it. Stick with it. I think that you will be surprised over the next couple of weeks about how those kind of things unfold. So don't scrap old projects that you've been working on or old efforts that you've been making in any aspect of your life to start something new. Okay, you'll get to start something new, but try to finish the old things first, all right? And I feel that there's really just a need for you to avoid conflict. That's another thing that's coming through here. Avoid conflict, avoid the petty drama, again, avoid the ego wars, avoid stirring the pot. Okay, try to keep things sort of easy and neutral while some things come to a close for you, Aquarius, okay? And that is really going to lead you to the most success over these next couple of weeks, all right? So I hope you have a great couple of weeks, Aquarius. Hope that was helpful for you. This wraps up the air sign readings for mid-September. What do I want to say? If you loved your reading, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video with a little thumbs up. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website. I will leave the website link in the description box below. And of course, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do @TheVanMystic, okay? And that's it. I will see you at the beginning of October, all right? Bye!